D04 Boxing. All right, y'all. I made a video a couple of days ago saying the WBC need to clean up their own mess, and I'm standing behind that. You know, I see that Floyd Mayweather came out and talked about there being too many belts and the WBC franchise. You know, basically discrediting that. And like I said in the other video, to me, Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney need to be ordered to fight. It shouldn't even be a matter of if they want to fight. They should order them to fight. They should denounce this whole thing about the franchise being the title, because if that's the case, why did you give Devin Haney a title? And these guys, they say they want to fight. The promoter don't need to get in the way. The network should do what they got to do to make the fight. It should be a bidding war between, not only should the networks not get in the way, ESPN and the Zone should be having a bidding war trying to put on a fight between Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez right now, before somebody else steps up and takes the fight with either one of them. Now, granted, I do know that Devin Haney has the Gamboa fight to take, but at the same time, there are fights that have been signed plenty of times contingent upon a guy winning his fight. And you know, should one of the guys lose in the interim, no harm, no foul. Nobody's lost any money. It's just a matter of, well, all we did was got this paperwork together, but it looks like we're going to be back to the drawing board. But that said, you know, for all intents and purposes, everyone's favoring Haney to beat Gamboa. They're talking about Gamboa as no kind of opponent at this point in time. So why not look ahead? And now Haney himself needs to focus on his opponent, but I'm talking about the people who make the fights happen. You know what I'm saying? But it's just one of those situations where in boxing, when it's too much like right, it usually doesn't happen. You know, and I've gotten to the point that I know that, but I'm still going to be hopeful on it. And the thing that makes me the most hopeful about this situation is that Devin Haney is with the Zone. The Zone needs good fights. The Zone needs to put on cards that people want to see, where they may sign to their network. But at the same time, you got ESPN, who actually they're actually in a situation right now where the iron's hot. And they got the Terry Crawford fight coming up. That's going to be on regular ESPN against Kell Brook. So you got all of this going on, all of this forward momentum. Seize the moment. You got one network who basically is in a good position where they can keep that forward momentum going. You have another network who needs to gain some traction, because right now they just look like a vessel sitting out in water that's not under power right now. Because the matches that they're making with Demetrius Andrade and those guys, that's not going to do it. That's not going to put eyes on your network. That's not going to get you clicks on that app. That's not going to make people sign up and subscribe to it. So I'm hopeful that the necessity will take hold and they'll do what they have to do to make these fights. Because, you know, as the fans, we have to put ourselves in a position where we demand the fights that we want to see. And basically, when we get bullshit that we don't really want to see, we need to turn away, because they care about those ratings, and they care about those subscriptions, and they care about those pay-per-view buys, and they care about what we're talking about on YouTube and on Twitter and on social media, that we're moving the sport forward because we keep talking about what's going on. But that's all I got to say on the subject. D04 Boxing, make these fights happen. I'm out. Peace.